Now the FBI says its list of people missing since the Maui fires has 385 names on it. That list hasn't changed all that much in the 27 days since the fires first started burning. We know 115 people have died. Right now, West Maui is closed to visitors, with the remains of Lahaina completely off limits to tourists. The destruction in Maui is bringing back bad memories for Coloradans who lived through the Marshall Fire in 2021. That fire was the most destructive one in Colorado history. Even now, nearly 2 years later, folks are still rebuilding. And this week, they're coming together to raise money for people in Maui. Adam Dooley, the executive chef for the Brewers Association and an organizer for the event called From Marshall to Maui, is going to talk all about it. Adam, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thanks so much for having me this morning.
You know, no one better to create this event than you yourself, a Marshall Fire victim. You understand what folks in Maui are going through.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that came for us of some of us seeing this is how do we connect with them, but also how do we at the same time continue to get our community together and the healing process and check in with people, whatever their real rebuilding process looks like here.
Yeah, and you said a couple of years ago when you did get together with everyone, it was more somber times. And while it's still always a somber memory, you know, you're coming together with a common good, raising money and trying to help people just across the states here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's something to connecting the fire communities of having two communities come together where this fire was so similar and be able to just send a note of, you know, we're here and you're here, and love and empathy, and who knows what connections could come from it, because for Maui there will be something after that.
Sure. And
as we can, you know, as sad as it is, as we can kind of continue to connect everybody, because they have a bit more understanding of what people are going through.
Absolutely. Okay, so you're cooking too. You're an incredible chef. Tell me what you're going to be serving up for us if we come out to the event.
So what we decided to do was kind of get people together over a meal, because that's a good way to get people to come in, let their guard down a little bit. And so when we started reaching out, we worked with all our local purveyors and farmers, and we figured out that we could do kind of a Colorado take on a Hawaiian plate.
Fantastic.
So, Colorado corn and tomato salad, a little bit of just a very simple pasta salad, and then we just decided to finish it with like a really slow roasted pork shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit done kind of in the style of what we would do either here or there.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, you know, something really simple and comforting.
And it smells. I wish you guys could.
That people can.
We could transport the smell to your homes right now, because
we never can,
so
right?
good.
You just get to look at it and you're like, well, I don't know if that's going to taste good or not.
Oh my goodness.
But a plate like that, and then Upslope is throwing in a pint of beer.
Fantastic.
We're going to have a band. It's going to be kind of a big open area.
Yeah.
Families are more than encouraged. Just people to come out, take a moment to connect. We're going to have postcards on site. One idea we had was kind of a modern day pen pal.
I love this idea.
Send a note to the community in Maui from our community.
Yeah. So people can go and write a little letter, which will be mailed over to the victims over there, which is really sweet. Okay, so you mentioned it's going to be an Upslope, and you were saying they've got a massive area. So of course people can buy tickets right now. They can show up, because the cap is going to be maybe a couple thousand folks. So we want people to come and show up and support.
Absolutely. With this, we want the whole community to come out, have a chance to connect, have a meal, see each other, kind of connect where everybody's at, because, you know, after something like this, everybody kind of disperses out a little bit.
Yeah.
We haven't had a moment to check in and be like, okay, where is everybody? Hey, let's just.
How are we doing?
How are we?
Yeah, and you get to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then everyone else in the community can support as well. If we can't make it to the event, is there a fund we can donate to as well for this cause?
Yeah, absolutely. The Global Empowerment Mission is the nonprofit that they're working with out in Maui, and through for our event, the event is actually going through Eventbrite on upslopebrewing.com's website.
Perfect.
But you can also kind of find it through the Global Empowerment Mission as well for Donate to Maui. We're doing it where you can donate in advance and then show that you donated to get in, or you can come and donate on site. We're not asking that Marshall Fire survivors donate. They are more than welcome to just come in and join.
Fantastic. Really quickly, tell us when, date and time.
Thursday, September 7th from 5 to 8. We're doing this really fast.
Be there, be square, guys. We need you to come out and support. Adam, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
I can't wait to dig into this. Ed, I'll save you some.
Yeah, do that.